expect to see the split safeties against Jacksonville, and how do you beat that kind of coverage?
They pretty much played a one high majority of the season. And just like I said last week, we kind of figured that they was going to switch up the defenses a little bit. Seeing that they played man majority of the season, and once we came in, they switch up their whole entire defense, and that's kind of what I've been, saying this whole entire season, that it doesn't really matter how defenses play other teams. When we step foot on that field, the whole defense changes. It's a lot more shell coverage, is a lot more too high. And that's something that we have to deal with, especially with the weapons that we have on this team. So, I feel like we definitely moved the ball. Definitely was one of our longest drives of the season, just having a stack play after play, and them not really letting us go over top. We just gotta finish in those long drives and capitalize with touchdowns instead of 3 points.
Are there any defenses that you can't throw long on, where you just have to concede you're not going to be able to get the deep ball, or should you always be able somehow to manufacture something long?
Especially with our run game and the way Aaron Jones and the way the running backs have been running, you stack up those runs and you get those big runs. They're going to start stacking the box. They're going to start going into the one high. So teams are going to if teams want to just cover us deep and allow us to take everything short and allow the run game to explode, and that's what we have to do. That's what we have to take. We can't get greedy and try to force passes into those shell coverages and too high. So it's just something that we have to learn off of and expect, especially going forward. So it's not really much to really change. We just got to keep doing us and finish in those drives.
Justin, I know it's not new to you, but when you see so much shell, how hard is it to stay patient? It might not be those 25-yard gains.
Yeah, it's difficult because you want to have those explosion plays, and it's definitely difficult to have 15-play drives. Staying on the field the whole entire time. That's definitely difficult to do, but. We just have to take what we have to, what we can get or what they are allowing us to get. Teams don't want us to have those 25-plus yard catches downfield, and that leads to big plays and leads to touchdown drives. So that's kind of what we're expecting going forward. That teams are going to kind of mix in that shell coverage and play too high on us. So we were definitely looking over that and implementing plays to be better on that side of things.
How do you balance, like, they're loading up to take you away, which lowers your numbers, but everyone else gets to eat? Like, how do you kind of balance? Also, I know you
you gotta just take it under the chin sometimes. Being a valuable part of this offense, teams are going to try to take you away from the game and try to allow the other weapons that we have on this team to win us the game, pretty much. So, it is what it is. It happens. It happens, over and over again. I just feel, we just got to do better job into just taking what we can get. And I feel like we did a great job into, having those type of plays last week. And just like I said, we just got to finish those drives and get touchdowns instead of those 3 points.
What have you learned about how Sam Darnold responds to games like this? Like, what have you seen from him in practices this week?
Yeah, to be honest, just seeing how he responds during the game is something to really talk about. Just him, staying in his composure and not letting those interceptions or those bad plays kind of get to him. And I'm always going to be that, teammate to try to pick him up whenever he's down, if he's ever down. But that's a part of football. We have down plays and we have down moments. It's just all up to the rest of the guys to pick up one another and to continue carrying on and to continue to the next play. So it's all we're all in there together. It's all one team and one system. So we're in there together for sure.
Is he ever down?
I don't think so. I mean, he might have his, adversity moments and just maybe him frustrated at whatever is going on at the moment. And that's everybody. That's a part of the game. It's just all about the next play. It's all about what he does the next play, the next drive, and just bouncing back off of, that adversity that he just went through.
Justin, with that said, there's a fine line between you want him to maintain that aggressiveness to throw to you even in tight windows, but also have to be smart about that, right?
Oh, for sure. I never want Sam to, force the ball into, just double teams or triple teams or whatever the case may be. But if he ever had to, that was always an option for him. So that's kind of what I always try to preach to him. But, I mean, it happens sometimes. Just teams just try to take away the main weapons on the offense, and I just can't get frustrated in those type of situations. We all eat and we all perform as one team. So as long as we're moving that ball and we're scoring and putting points on the board, it doesn't matter about my production. As long as we're winning and putting W's on the board, that's all that really matters.
Your one-on-one coverage, though, is it almost an automatic to throw to you? I mean, is that the mindset?
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, especially with the percentages that is, when I'm going up against one-on-one coverages. So, I mean, we don't get them too often. So whenever we do get them, we definitely try to, make that happen for sure.
Justin, you talk about getting double, triple every week almost. What about what Jacksonville did was so different for you, do you feel like?
Not really different, but they pretty much just play majority man with safety help. So corner is pretty much either throwing his hands at the line of scrimmage and not worrying about getting beat over top because he has help. So it's definitely a little bit difficult. Trying to win off of pretty much two people and person that's playing you man to man. So there's definitely plays and definitely concepts that beat those type of plays, and we just have to off the fly just adjust and just think about the plays that we have for those. But just like I said, I definitely felt like still the game plan that we had was a good game plan. Just like I said, we got to finish.
You mentioned off the fly. How early in the game do you say, oh, this is how it's going to be? Is it like right away?
I mean, pretty much, especially if they've been playing a specific coverage the majority of the season, and the first snap they're in too high. So that's definitely something that gives it away. But after the second, third possession, if they're standing at too high, then we already know that we're probably going to see that majority of the game. So. Just like I said, we just got to off the fly, just kind of change up those adjustments. And, if we're game planning for a one high team and now they're playing too high, we just got to go off the fly and make some adjustments and, go off.
You rate Byron's ball skills?
Oh, Byron's ball skills is definitely good. That was definitely a great catch at the end of the game. But we've been saying that all the time. He's definitely been making interceptions throughout his career. That was, great ball skills and everything. But, I mean, seeing the work that they put in and the different ball drills that they're doing in practice, it definitely shows out there on that field.
Hey, Justin, I want to ask you about Cam Bynum, too. I mean, you like to have fun and dance in the end zone. What do you think of the work he puts into the celebrations?
It's definitely some work for sure. I mean, it's definitely difficult to think about those celebrations. So to think about him and to hit him the way he's been hitting them, it's definitely cool to see. And I mean, I feel like we're all looking forward to seeing what he's going to hit next. But apparently he got some more things up his sleeve, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank y'all.